In today's video, I'm going to show you all how to do a fantasy draft in NBA 2K26. This is an updated version of my most viewed video on my channel, how to do a fantasy draft in NBA 2K25. And now let's get straight to the video. And if most of you are used to watching my rebuild videos, stick around because we will go ahead and simulate the first round of this video for you all. You want to go ahead and select whichever slot there. Select whatever era you want. Say we want to go with the Steph era. We'll go ahead and pick the Steph era. Sim past all of this, and then you're going to land on the screen with a bunch of settings. You want to go to the first setup options, press Y on Xbox or triangle on PlayStation, then go ahead and select fantasy draft, and that's where the fantasy draft will start. And then these settings, we're just going to go ahead and keep them all standard. You could pick whatever your team you want because any team you pick, the players will not remain the same. So let's go ahead and pick the Golden State Warriors. And then there's going to be a total of 14 rounds where you get to draft yourselves the highest overall players or whichever players you really want to pick. But if you don't want to pick any players, you could go ahead and press X on Xbox or square on PlayStation and sim past the entire draft. But what we're gonna do is pick the first two rounds and then we'll go ahead and sim past. But these are the options we have right now. Like, we could draft ourselves a young 23-year-old Anthony Davis, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and continue simulating here until the second round and see which other players we could select. Now we get ourselves a late second round pick, and honestly we don't have many good options left. As you guys can see, all the players are 83 overall or lower, so I don't know who we're going to select here. I would like a young player. Dennis Schroeder is 23 years old, and 2K simulation he actually progresses fairly well, so let's go ahead and draft him here in the second round. And for the rest of the picks, we're going to go ahead and sim past the entire draft, and then this is exactly how it will happen. Quickly sims past, picks the players automatically for you, and I'll show you guys what our team looks like at the end. And then when you make it into the start of the season, you go ahead, take a look at your team. Right now, these are the players we have. And if you're not happy with a player, like say I want to trade away somebody like Clint Capella, we could just go to Trade Finder. Well, let me do that a little bit slower. So you could go to Trade Finder here, pick whichever player you want to trade away. Say for now, we want to trade away Vince Carter and Derrick Jones Jr. We throw them in Trade Finder, find whichever trade we like. And honestly, none of those trades are good. So let's switch it to Kelly Oubre Jr. and then see if we could get somebody else. We do have a higher trade value, and we could get Jonas Valanciunas. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull off the first trade of this video. And then you go ahead and take a look at your rotation. Right now we have one too many centers, so what we could do is trade away either Clint Capella or Zaza Pachulia. Zaza Pachulia we're not able to trade, so let's go ahead and trade away Clint Capella. You could change the settings exactly to how you want, but we're going to go ahead and flip Clint Capella, possibly bring in a new starting small forward. We could get JJ Redick, and I think that's the route we're going to go with here. And honestly, this trade here I like with the Utah Jazz. Let's send them Clint Capella and a second round pick for JJ Redick. And I do want to let you guys know I upload NBA 2K26 rebuilds on my channel, so if you enjoy these videos, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, all that good stuff, and also hype the video. But now let's change either JJ Redick or Tony Allen to small forward. And I think we'll change Tony Allen since he's a better defender to small forward. And now this here will be our team. And let's get to simulating, and I'll show you guys how that goes. We'll go ahead and turn off injuries for this video and continue with the simulation and see how just good of a team we have. We're stopped here at the trade deadline, and I wasn't going to make any trades, but right now we are the number 6 seed, and there's a chance we may fall out of the playoffs. So what we're going to do is go ahead and trade Dennis Schroeder because he's been playing awful right now, shooting 29% from the 3-point line, 41% from the field. Let's throw him in Trade Finder here and see which trades we can pull off. We're going to get back to the Dennis Schroeder trade, but first we're going to trade away Jonas Valanciunas because he's been struggling big time as well. He's a 7-foot big man, only shooting 42% from the field. So what we're going to do is pull off a trade here with the Indiana Pacers, get ourselves Greg Monroe, who's playing amazing, 50% from the field, 13 points, 9 rebounds. We also get ourselves a very valuable first round pick. We're not able to get ourselves a good point guard for Dennis Schroeder, so we're going to make this trade with the Utah Jazz, getting ourselves Andre Drummond, but then we're going to instantly flip Andre Drummond, and there we go. Just the type of trade that I was looking for. We're able to get Goran Dragic, amazing playmaker, great 3-point shooter, and surrounding Anthony Davis around shooters is the key, so let's go ahead and pull off this trade, and now this is what our team will be looking like. At the end of this season, James Harden wins MVP, Joel Embiid Rookie of the Year, D'Angelo Russell 6-man, AD goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year, so one of our players does get a big award here, Defensive Player of the Year to Anthony Davis. Jokic, Most Improved, Phillip wins Coach of the Year, and the Nuggets also go on to win Executive of the Year. Let's see if we get ourselves any awards. So we do land Anthony Davis on an All-NBA First Team, And will that be it for awards? Let's take a look. Anthony Davis also on all defensive first team, and that's it for awards. And we did end this season as the number 7 seed, 46 wins, 36 losses. We're going to make this very quick since this is not a rebuild video. Let's go ahead and simulate the round and see what happens. Can we make it to the second round? Yes, we can. We just squeezed by, defeating the second seeded San Antonio Spurs here in Game 7. Now we're up against Sacramento Kings. Well, first I want to fix up some player minutes as well, and then we'll continue with this next round. Alright, let's see if we can get past Sacramento Kings, and we do get past the Sacramento Kings. So as a 7th seed, we are in the Western Conference Finals, now taking on the Denver Nuggets. Game number 1, and we make the NBA Finals. Okay, so we're in the NBA Finals now, taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And taking a look at the Nets roster, they're not really a good team, so we definitely have a chance here. Let's see what happens, and we going to win the championship. That is what I'm talking about. Anthony Davis, Finals MVP. I hope that helped you all if you wanted to know on how to do a fantasy draft, and for the rest of you that wanted to see a rebuild, I hope that quick little 1-year simulation was at least a tiny bit entertaining. But now that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new for more NBA 2K26 videos, and click here on the screen to watch my latest upload. Until next time, it's your boy Dragon, and I'm out. Peace.